So it's January 3rd today, and Van and I decided to do something a little bit different. We're going ice skating in Dam Drum. I haven't been ice skating in so long. We're walking to Castle Luans right now. The weather is actually pretty nice today. Our Luans is here. We're actually in a T. It's basically a light rail on the street. Let's take a look inside. The sky is so blue today. It's honestly really beautiful. Van is checking if we got on the right one. Can you tell I'm barely wearing any makeup today? Like, really light. Okay, we're here. Time to get off the tram. Oh my gosh, the sun is too bright right now. We're probably like 10 minutes away from the ice rink. Just walking there. This Christmas theme, it's honestly super cute. This ice rink, it's really small. Feels like a mini shipping container or something. Everyone's in the line right now. Not too surprising, I guess. Oh my gosh. Seriously? Is this a department store? There are so many people here. Alright, here we go. Time to skate. Warming up first. I look kind of ridiculous, not gonna lie. So many people here. I can barely skate, and I'm just hoping I don't crash into anyone. He's really trying to show off. Honestly, I think I'm doing not too bad. I'm really liking this. Skating makes you live in the moment, you know? You can't think about anything else, just how to move forward and avoid crashing into people. Yeah, it's only 45 minutes. Pretty sure if you ask me, time to get off and make room for the next people. So they've cleared the rink, and honestly, it's kind of tiny. A quick selfie. Queuing out for their skates. Honestly, it's kind of chaotic. 2 euros just to lock up our bags. Pick out a yogurt as a dessert. Feels very European to me. Alright, heading home to sleep. Today I'm going to show you how to build an AI content planner. Most people spend hours researching ideas. We're going to build a system that does it on a schedule, filters for quality, and then drops the best ideas right into a Google Sheet. So to build an agent that actually works, we need to move away from single prompts and toward a chain of specialized tasks. I've broken this down into 4 different steps, which is trigger, research, logic, and action. Let's dive into my strategies. And the bonus is just 15 minutes to build the flow, save me 10 hours a week. Try it out. So here's the big picture of the workflow. I wanted to give you a high-level overview first, and then the outcome is essentially a 30-day content challenge at Google Sheet to show the populated rows. So the first node is called schedule trigger. The reason why is automation is only useful if it's handoff. We add this so the system wakes up on its own. It's a difference between a tool you have to remember to use and the system that works for you. So the first step here is you click here and identify the trigger. So click here, and then here I set the trigger interval to daily at 9 a.m. Execute the step. It says no executed successfully. So this ensures I have fresh ideas the moment I sit down with my morning coffee. The second node that we are going to use is called Tavily Search. The tool, the reason why behind it, its standard AI is limited to its training data. We added Tavily because it's a search engine built specifically for AI agents. It returns clean, LLM-ready content instead of just messy HTML. So you'll click on the node here, and then search for this, search. So the setting here, under the query here, I use a dynamic string focused on the AI disruption and career trends. I set the search depth to advanced to get deeper insights than the surface level Google search. So click execute the step. See, the node executed successfully. It means we finished this step. And the third node is AI agent, which is the researcher. And the reason why is raw search results are just too noisy. This node acts as a filter. Its purpose is to look at, for example, 10 plus links and extract only 5 most relevant career coach insights. And the next step is we need to attach a model to the node. So now we tell our AI nodes which model to use. For the researcher AI agent, I will use GPT-4 because it has a huge context window. It can read more search results at once. For the strategies, I must use GPT-4 mini to keep the workflow fast and cheap. So I won't do any extra setting, just here. And before we continue, you need to make sure that the NAN is connected to the OpenAI credential model. The reason why we need to add the API key is it acts as your passport to the LLM. Without the API, the nodes are just empty shells. The credentials, you can use the NAI Credential Manager. I think it's the pro way to do it. So I'm going to show you how to get your OpenAI credential. So we have to generate a key. Go to this page, OpenAI platform, click the dashboard, and then go to the API keys. Click, and then create a new API credential keys, naming the NAN content planner. Create the secret key, and once you click the create secret key, make sure you copy immediately, and there will be a remind viewer saying that you only see this once. That is that the raw search results are too noisy. This node acts as a filter. Its purpose is to look into the 10 plus links and extract only the 5 most relevant career coach insights. So the source for prompt, I set it as a defined below, and then I will copy paste the JSON prompt for the system, and then down here I'll also add a system message. It will kind of define the system role. It's you are a high performance data researcher. Your task is to analyze raw search results to identify content for a career coach. And then I also ask a list of different filter criteria, including I want the platform source, I want the content, I want URL, and engagement hooks. So for this part, you can be really creative in terms of your needs. And the node number 4 is called JavaScript node. I also call it a data cleaner. And I click code in JavaScript. So the reason why we need this node is AI agent can sometimes be chatty or return inconsistent formats. This node is our quality control basically. It forces the data into a strict structure, JSON, so the next node knows exactly where to find a headline and a link. So the setting is I'm going just to use a simple Romans for all items. The language is JavaScript, and the code that I'll use here, I will just directly copy paste. Notice how I'm specifically naming the keys, headline, summary, and source. This keeps our tool site organized. So execute the step. See the node executed successfully, and you will be able to see that the part that I need URL and want headline to already being mentioned in the content. And the node number 6 is called limit, which is the curator. The reason why is analysis paralysis is real. If the AI gives me 20 ideas, 1,000 ideas, I would do none of them. This node actually will force its focus. So here, you type limit, and then let's say I only want 3 max items. The first item, that's it, and then we execute the step. I only want the cream of the crop delivered to my sheet. All right, we are finally at the last milestone. So it's Google Sheet, and click append row in sheet. So the purpose of this node is this is the body of our agent. It's where the digital thoughts become a physical plan. It creates a historical record of all my ideas, which is the Excel sheet that I showed you at the very beginning of the video. So here is the Google Sheet account. I have connected this to my Google Sheet credential, and the sheet within document append the row from the list that we just created here. 30-day content challenge, and then there's just only one sheet, which is sheet number 1, and it's currently mapping the column mode. So most people try to make one AI agent to do everything, and that's why they fail. So we have to separate a researcher AI agent from strategies. You will get way much higher quality. So the value to send here, this is exactly the columns that we have from a Google Sheet. So you go back to code in JavaScript, just drag date, headline, summary, link, and hooks. I'll delete the status and execute the step. Yay! Node executed successfully. So this is exactly the AI agent that will help you to grab all the content ideas pretty much on every single day, 9 a.m. sent to the sheet on time. So we click here to tidy up the flow. Cool. We just finished our first AI content planner. Highly recommend you to try it out. I put all the JSON and system prompts at the show notes. You can directly copy paste and try it out later. Bye, ciao!